So this video is my experience of my Hollister interview. Let's just start off with, I've been working at Hollister since November 2013, and I still work with the company today, and the day I turned 17, I applied. So I did it online, and then the next following Friday after my birthday, I think my birthday was on a Tuesday, and I scheduled the interview for Friday. On the application, it's like different times you do the interview, and I knew they were all at 4 o'clock Friday and Tuesday, so I did Friday and went to 4 o'clock, but then I saw that you could also do it at like 10 or like 20, and it's like increments, keep on going up, so I decided to do it at 4:40, give myself some time or whatever because I live kind of far away. On Friday, I march into the interview, I walk up to the girl at the cash register, and I was like, "Hi, I am here for my interview." She gave me the most horrified look ever. And I'm just like, and then she told me that they already left, and I was like, and my heart dropped because I was really sad. I was really looking forward to the interview, even though I was like nervous or whatever. I still wanted to do it, and so she was like, "Let me go get my manager." So she goes off to the back and she gets the manager, and the manager comes out and she's like all cute and perky and happy. And I told her my situation about the time, and she already knew what was going on and everything, and she told me, she started walking me out towards the front door. She told me to go on up there to where she told me where the interview was going on. She told me to go up there, it was in the food court, and she told me to look for a guy that was wearing what was on the mannequin, and then like she kept on talking, and I was like, okay, wait. For me being late, is that gonna affect my chances of getting this job at all? She was like, "Oh, no, it won't at all. No. And then she was like, "Just tell him that the SM, the store manager, said it was okay." And I was like, what? I had no idea I was talking to the store manager. And I just flipped out because it was a store manager. I don't even know why I flipped out. I don't know. I flipped out because it was the store manager, and she left, and I walked out, and I was like flipping out because I was talking to the store manager. And then after that flipping out incident, I kind of walked towards the escalators to go to the interview, and on my way to the escalators, I'm just like having this like moment of like, oh my god, should I go up there? Should I not go up there? Should I go up there? Should I not go up there? So So I eventually just end up walking towards my car like, you know, I'm not gonna do this, I can't do this, I'll just go apply at some other mall, like all these incidents going through my head, or like all these scenarios and like everything. And then I stop myself and I think like, you know what, Kelsey, you wanted this job. You wanted this job forever. Ever since I was a little kid, I wanted this job. So I was like, stop. And so I had this like little like moment with myself, and so I marched my rear end back up, right onto those escalators, right up to the interview. I walk up to this like table with 7 other people, and then the guy that's what's wearing on the mannequin, I guess is the MIT that was interviewing the other interviewers, and he was like, he looks up at me and he's like, and I'm just like, "Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm here for my interview. It's okay. The SM said it was fine if I came." He was like, "Okay, just take a seat wherever, and I'll start asking all the questions I already asked all of them." And like, there's only 1 seat left, and that 1 seat just happened to be right next to that guy. And I was just like, oh, that sucks. And so I take a seat right next to him, and like, I have this big coat, it's bright red, and it has like this big fluffy hood, and I just slap that down on the table, and like, I'm making so many noises. Starts asking me the questions that he already asked them, and I knew I was nailing every single one of those interview questions. And then he starts going over the terms and conditions, or like what our dress code and everything, to the rest of the group. I asked him a lot of questions, and I started talking a lot. When I first got there, the atmosphere was just so uncomfortable to be in. It was still pretty awkward because I still got there pretty late. So the interview is done, and I'm just like smiling like a freaking idiot, and I don't know why I'm smiling. I'm just smiling like hee hee. And the mannequin guy, he looks over at me and he's like, "Why are you smiling?" I was like, "I don't know, because I like to smile a lot." And then he was like, "Oh, that's good." And I was like, okay. And we all get up, and Literally, as soon as I stood up, I put my coat on my shoulder and like my phone goes flying. It flies out of my coat pocket and it lands on the floor, and the most embarrassing thing, I had to like bend over and pick it up, and I'm pretty sure I flashed everybody in that cafeteria my underwear. Yeah, like walked straight to the escalators, down the hall to my car, and then I called my friends, and that was the end of that day. It was on Friday, and this is Saturday. The very next day, I get this missed call and a voicemail from an unsaved number, and I'm just like, oh my god, could this be like, and it literally changed my life forever. It was the MIT from Hollister asking me if I wanted the job. I literally freaked out. I probably listened to that voicemail once, twice, stopped it, replayed it, stopped it, replayed it, probably about 15 times. As soon as I did, I was like running up and down the halls and like screaming to my mom, and my mom was like mowing the grass. She was like, yeah, Kelsey! It was the best moment of my life. Like, I called them back. I was like, hi, I'm Kelsey. I was calling about the job. I still want it. And he was like, oh yeah. And then I guess he told me about orientation to come in whenever that day or the next day on Sunday. That's how I got the job at Hollister. In no way is this like video telling you guys how to get a job at Hollister. Is just my personal experience of my interview. If you guys wanted to know how to get a job at Hollister, I guess I could make another video like that. Just give this video a thumbs up, and I guess I can make that kind of a video. Peace out, home dog.